All right, guys, sorry for the interruptions. And so, as I was saying, talking about investing, we talk, um, and of course, I know many of us understood the concept of investing, that when we talk about investing, you're talking about um, time bound that is longer than the conventional just. So investing actually have so many dimensions. So we have the short, long term, medium term, and short term, and all of that. So long term is more of maybe minimum of 10 years and above. All right. So maybe over time, when we're going to be looking at the concept of investing in properties and all of those things. And of course, we are talking of properties over the years going to be tokenized, and that is real world asset into crypto. Okay, so now we have different segments of investing. So some of us, when you come into crypto, you don't know where to start from, or you have even started, you are diversifying. Now, if you go to your Bybit, for instance, there's so many investing opportunity there. For instance, you can lend out money, right? You can lend out money. If I go to finance, for instance, all right, you see earn, you have different options of earning in the finance. So you see earn, you see different segments of earning. So you can see borrow, you can see lending. I'm just going to paraphrase them, but just to show you that you have many, many, many ways of earning when it has to do with crypto, right? So you invest, make money. So we'll talk about fixed rate loan, right? Say borrow or supply, yeah, at your preferred fixed interest rate. Okay. So if I click on this point now, it's going to take me here. Now, but of course, you are going to keep collateral. For instance, you have a coin, you believe the coin, Sally, maybe let's say a coin that is not too, you are not going to use it for anything for now. And then you want to keep that coin, all right, for a time being. And you want to now borrow money. So I can borrow money, or as an investor, you can lend out money. Okay. So there's a minimum you can lend out. And of course, you can lend out for 30 days, for 7 days, different segments you can keep. So let's say I want to lend out $1,000. Okay, they are telling me what is available here, just $500. Okay, so that's why show me minimum I have there is or maximum. Okay, that's what maximum available there. So let's say I want to lend out. Okay, minimum that you can lend out is $500, right? Now there's a within rate that you should need to keep, because if your rate is too high, you are not going to see who want to borrow it. So it's okay, I'm lending out for 30 days and all of that. Take note, when we talk about interest rate is not for the number of days. So interest rate means APR, and it's going to be calculated based on the number of days, and then calculated by the month percentage you want to keep. Okay, so you must understand, because sometimes when people see rates, right? When people see rates, just a moment, let me bring up this thing for us. Yeah, 167672. 167738. Okay, let me copy it over here. Okay, so now, so most time when you see rate means APR. So it's not the number of days. So if you keep the APR, you can see I want to supply. There are people who have supply here. See what people supply, 3%, 1%, different supplies, and all of that, just to keep their money engaged here. Okay. And at the end of the day, you get some percentage. You want to borrow, you can borrow the same thing. And then, of course, you are going to keep a collateral. Okay. Yeah, you are not you can borrow to go and trade, and then of course your collateral is there. So it's flexible. There are so many things. I'm just trying to give us an aha effect, right? Then other thing you can have, so you still have even internal staking, savings, right? There are some that are more what I call it, there are some that are more riskier than one other. So like we have what we call on-chain and wealth management, liquidity mining, just like what we have in staking. Okay. If you go to liquidity mining, right? So you are going to pair, all right? So you are like saying BTC USDT. Okay, you can see the percentage. Now this one, Ethereum USDT for liquidity supply. Now that's about 40% APR. Okay, about 40% APR. Of course, you know how we do liquidity provisions. Now, where you're going to add the token, now equivalent, all right? So most time, so sometimes people want to add only USDT. It's going to tell you the percentage eventually, but if you are going to pair the two, it's going to tell you the percentage and all of that. So maybe minimum here, okay, it's $50. So let's say I'd say, okay, I'm keeping $1,000 there, or $200 or $300, and then add liquidity. So leverage. At sometime when I'm doing all of those liquidity leverage, I don't keep any leverage on it. I just allow it to run the way it is. You click on add liquidity. Now I'm just showing you there are many ways of doing it, but to tell you, sometimes if you want to go through, you can go through the video or a guide and it show you how all of those things are done. If you have done, when you click here, you are going to see the one you have done, my liquidity. Anytime you want to remove it, because the liquidity are flexible, you can remove and you will have seen what you have accrued as much as possible. Now, I'm just showing us all of this because there are many ways of making money in the crypto, and you have the crypto savings. So you can literally see that everything we're doing on normal or conventional financial system is what's available in the crypto. Yeah. So somebody may ask, what is the risk involved? Yeah. Some that you are keeping leverage on, you have to understand what could be exactly those ones that have to do with liquidity supply. So we have what's called impairment. Okay. We have what is called impairment loss. So impairment loss means the fluctuation in the prices. And that's why sometimes when people are doing staking, they love to do staking with stable coin. So that, right? They love to do staking with stable coin, right? So that no matter what's happening, you won't have any problem. So there's some tokens too you probably will hold and you wouldn't know what's happening to them. The price just melting down. Then you probably want to find a place to just keep it if the coin still have hope of going. For instance, this coin, I think, was given as an airdrop, and then people make money and then start dumping. So you can just go and push it up there and lock it up and then make some agri percentage on it. Now, these are investing. So you do nothing and you get some accrual. Most time, people don't understand the power of those investing. Instead of just watching, you engage the token to work. I'm just paraphrasing all of those things because there are many. Of course, there are some that are more riskier. Now, when you're going to do what we call double asset, double win, this one is more or less like, I won't call it investing, it's like you are playing game because you are now going to be predicting. And then when you predict of a rate or range of price of the markets within a time, and then you can make some good percentage. I'm not going to go detail of this, just to show you the activities and the power of the crypto, the decentralized system, and how people are actually making some money while, they fold their hands and watching what's happening. All right. So these are different aspects of which we can make a lot of money in the crypto space. So farming, staking, all right, and then holding. Okay, so holding, I always advise people, some few coins you want to actually hold on to. What you do specifically is to try as much as possible to find, maybe use what we call bots to DC into them. But somebody will not ask me now, is it time to be dissing A to be buying some coin at DCA, well, it's a good practice, but the best time will have been when the bear market was over and then we are stepping into the bull market. Perhaps if you are just hearing for the first time, maybe that will form additional knowledge for you. By the time we get into the next bear market, you know what to do part-time to come and DCA into buying some of those coins. Because when we are entering into new bull market, it's always in different style. It come and in stages and in phases. If you have been part of Plan B, you heard us most time. We'll make an announcement to say, okay, we have just entered the stage one, all right? We have just entered the stage one of the bull market, and then we enter stage two, we enter stage three. Now, in the stage one, it will look uncertain, unreal. When you are DCA into any coin, for instance, when you go to tools and you go to trading bot, now at that time, what you are doing literally is that you're just disciplining yourself to say, you know what, I just want to keep some money now, but should I do that now? Maybe not now again. Yes, it may be a little bit late because we are thinking of when we are going to enter on the top of the roof. So of what purpose will it be that you are still now DCA? What do you want to DCA at this point in time? All right. So most of the coin you have, you are, of course, Bitcoin will still crash, right? If it crash maybe to 93,000 and all of that, then that can form another opportunity for you, okay, to actually buy and to find a DCA if possible. Okay. So now you are now looking at this bot saying, okay, I want to DCA. If I click on create DCA, that is to say, at this point, I want to be buying coin. So perhaps I want to be buying coins, and I can give the coin I want to be buying, probably using maybe USDC. Which coin do I want to buy? I can select them, okay? Maybe a coin that you actually put eye on, right? That you know that is going to do well, at a point. So maybe Dodge, all right? Maybe TRX as at that time, not now anyway. ARB, yeah, SUI, exactly when it started, and all of that. So when you select that, so you click confirm, for instance, and say these are the coin I want to be buying, all right? So perhaps USDT, let's select Floki, okay. ACS, I'm just picking now that I want to do it. So you click confirm. And in that order, you can now put array of amount. You allocate how much do I want to allocate to each of them, okay? So I want to allocate, so this one maybe, okay, maybe 100 naira, sorry, or 50 naira, sorry. Sometimes you can change the percentage just to say, okay, the total amount I want to put in, let's say here. So let's say $500. Okay. At what time should it be buying? Every 12 hours, every day, every 1 week, depending. Okay. You probably want to say, okay, every week is what I want to be buying and all of that. Then you allocate them. So $500 to how many coin? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe each, I want to do it evenly. Okay. Okay. So I can create, I'm not creating now. So I can create, say, yeah, you know what? This is what I want to be doing for me every day. Now, that's not now. Using this now is like a waste because we are walking towards the top of the roof. So of what purpose will it be that you're doing that right now? Okay. That's one of the things we need to understand. So, but you do it. So maybe you don't know much about it before now, but after now, maybe when we finish this bull market and then go into the next bear season, then you want to actually maximize as as much as possible those opportunity. People are making money, right? If you really know what you are doing, and then sitting down, engaging your money to be working and creating more money for you. And now another discipline you do here is that I can even be trading when I make profit, and then I will push it to buying of some coins. That's another strategic way of doing investing. Remember, one of the first part of investing we said is buy and hold. So I could be trading, for instance, if I go to my spot, all right? If I go to my spot trading, which is the first basics in when it has to do with your crypto, buy low and sell high. So if I buy low and sell high and I made some profit, or you even trade future, depending, and you make some profit, then from the profit made, you want to push some money into your investing portfolio. And so for that, you have different strategy of engaging your money to different portfolio. And that's exactly, okay, this one to come up. Okay, so I'm not showing you trading. I'm just showing you dimension of investing and all of that. Now, so that's for one aspect, using Bybit. There's so many ways to use Bybit to invest. And in the same vein, you can use Binance. But just that Bybit have more options and different strategy, and maybe more rewarding in terms of those staking, farming, and the liquidity and all of that. So that's one of the first things. So then next, we're talking about other staking and farming that can be done on decentralized environment. Many of us who have been crypto, we've been in Plan B community together for some time. We know that we have platforms like using decentralized wallet to do farming. And one of the first example we've always mentioned to us is Residual, okay? So where you can go and provide liquidity. Now, please take note, if you don't know much, because what is the risk associated with like this farming here? Now, one of the risks associated here is impairment, is the impairment. Another second risk is that some of us may not have an idea about a coin. Because one of the lovely things about those investing or this taking of liquidity here is that when I come in here, for instance, let's look at some coins that are just new, and the developer wanted to have some kind of attraction. The total volume that I've locked in this liquidity, let's look at it. Okay, this one, let me check. Solana USDC, APR is 19%. Okay, Solana MSO, 43%. Solana Libra, okay, that's about $4 million, all right, dollars or thereabout. Now, assuming I want to lock there, I click on deposit, then I'm expected to have both the Libra and the Solana. Now, here is a little bit technical, I must explain to us. Sometime when you do liquidity here, you will see you come in and it says it's not yielding because you are out of range. So we find a way to set our range to accommodate. There's a way we set a range so to accommodate, rise and fall and still be able to give us what we want. Okay. So, but at the end of the day, you are able to be accumulating some kind of volume of tokens by providing liquidity. Okay. Now, even these two, somebody may want to ask me, can I lock liquidity now? Well, that may not be too juicy, because you could imagine when somebody who was going to buy Solana, maybe at $10, $20, $15, and he buys as much as possible and locks it here since 2023, when we officially enter the bull market, which is January 2023. So 2023, all right, to 2024, and 2024 to 2025, that's about 2 good years. And even if the APR is just 10% per year or 5% per year, you have done the first year, you've done second year. One of the first thing again is that the Solana had grown in price, and at the same time, you have accumulated some volume of the tokens. Those are the things we pay attention to in maximizing this opportunity. Now, something I was saying, sometimes we could do some liquidity staking, and it's our responsibility to know when the particular coin is no longer juicy. Then I can come back and lock my liquidity, all right? So that, for instance, let's say the token you lock has pumped very well, right? And then you look at it that, okay, I want to sell off part of it and then to buy back eventually when it dump. At that point, you need to have an understanding that the price of the coin is up and then, of course, about to go down. And then you come back and unlock your liquidity. After unlocking your liquidity, then you could sell and watch what happens. If that same coin does not have such opportunity eventually after you know, you now take that money to look for another coin. And those are the ways. And sometimes when I look at people, we don't take personal responsibility of our business. All of these things have been on for many years, but many of us don't maximize them as it were. Okay, so that's for liquidity on Radium, and there are many. Now, the next I will do is FMC Pay. Now, if you are watching me live, wherever, if you're on our group, go to our group, take a link of FMC Pay. That is the exchange. Register. Now, do your Google Authenticator verification, download the app, and verify your ID so that you can be given the airdrop of the token they are giving, right? The airdrop of FMC token. Okay, I think it's 500 pieces now. So you can have 500 pieces of FMC. There was a time it was 5,000 at a point, 2,000 at a point, 1,000. And now you can only have 500 pieces of FMC token. Okay, so then if you, our friend you share link with to and they download, do all the necessary, use the end when they end. So it's an airdrop. So it's not going to continue for life. So you have to understand that. Okay, now on the same platform too has so many staking opportunity where you can stake different coins, including the FMC. So imagine when you are giving the FMC, you probably can just find a way to stake it. But of course, there are different staking gazettes on the platform too. That is on the FMC Pay platform to stake. Okay. Then the next investment associated with the FMC Pay ecosystem is the pay-in staking. All right. Stake pay-in. Let me just find a way. If I can find a way to log in. Sorry about that interruption. Okay, so I want to just log in quickly to because you heard me, most of us on our Plan B ecosystem, I kept announcing to that the bull market. Now, one of the funniest thing about the bull market or the bear market or the cycle, the crypto cycle, no one has ever caught the top. You can only get the range of the top, and no one has ever caught the down. You can only get the range of the down. Sorry. Sorry, let me just check. Come in just a moment. Coming up here. Okay, my network is behaving funny to log in. Sorry, just a moment. I just want to log in to show us something. Okay, 085195. Okay. Okay. So now I was sharing with us sometime. Yeah. So I was sharing with us sometime, and I think objectively or just friendly advice. And I said the market is not going to tell you when it's going off. I mean, when it's going down. And one of the things is this, like, let's go to the let's go to the markets, for instance, and look at what Bitcoin had been doing. Okay, gold is pressing down much too. So I think there's a holiday, America holiday or something, bank holiday in America or something. Okay, so now if we go to Bitcoin right now, oh, my oil is moving very well. That's good. Now, if you go to Bitcoin right now, yeah, we saw, I explained to us that Bitcoin got rejected over and over again here. And since then, has not have any good way. And I told us that Bitcoin will continue to still rigmarole, perhaps come down to 93 or even $91,000 eventually. Now, this boring kind of sideways move over time, it could do that for a very long time, maybe to complete like 100 or 200 days, again, just like what it did last year, or yeah, something like that at about June, July, August, or something. Now, and a boring moment. Now, for the fact that we saw that breakout here after the boring time, yeah, after that boring time for Bitcoin, yeah, that was March, sideways, tempting us, going down till we broke out around November, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, before we broke out. Now, that doesn't give a guarantee that we will break up. If we break up, I told us, I said, it may go very parabolic, $127,000, $176,000. But what if it does not? So if it does not, now some of us who probably don't even know when to take some profit to expand our investment, you will have seen that maybe portfolio of 150,000 or portfolio of 200,000 will have melted down, because let's look at it from when I was talking from $106,000. What if Bitcoin is going to crash down to this point? That's about 30%, maybe back to, yeah, 73 or thereabout. That's about 30%. And if that will now form where we are now going to be gradually going to the bear market, probably now going back to less than $60,000. Now, if it does that, now what's going to happen? That's when you're going to say, oh, if I had known, I would have sold these and all of that. So let's go, for instance, to 65,000 here. That's about 30-something%, or even returning back to about 40, 42, or 50%. So at that time, even if it's still going to jump up, you may be confused. You wouldn't know what to do. That's the truth. You'll be struggling. You go up, you go down, and all of that. And was that okay? If I have some profit on some coins I have bought, the best for me is to take out some of those profits and then find a way to spread a tentacle. And that's why we talk about the AFF, that is PAYNET staking. And we said, yes, if I do not have up to 3,000, no problem. But the best I will recommend for anyone trying to stake is $3,000. Why? It's going to help you to accumulate some USDT. And even there's a need for home front to be taken care of from there while you are doing your business, then you are still fine, right? That means you are talking about 1 year APR of, just like I was thinking of, APR of 20%. So 1 year APR, you are going to be talking of 105%. Yes, because 9% every month, which is $270 every month on your 3,000. Now, if you have like multiple of 3 or 4 account of 5, 15,000, then that will be $1,350. Now, it looks slow. Somebody was asking me, tie down my money. I said, well, that's your choice. And but a lot of us will look at is so big because even all of those options of investment. But of course, everybody can be skeptical, and that was what happened about 3 years ago when I joined into the platform. We have seen a lot of projects that have come and gone anyway. But that's not give any guarantee to any project. Okay. So, but we'll now say, okay, at the end of the day, if this can be giving me 9% every month, but if you are doing $1,000, it's going to be giving you 7% every month. So that's $70 on your 1,000, right? You continue to earn that till the duration or your tenure expires. Like for 3,000, the tenure is about 24 months. That means continue to receive such every month. The good thing is that it accumulates on a daily. You can see that here, what this account is showing is that I've pushed away $1,359. Now, the good side of it is that, let's say I have 5 block, right? And then that's $1,350 every month. Now, even if I have problem with my trading fund, I will have a place to scoop out money and then do the needful. That's basic. Now, going to the stock. Now, you heard me most time, I've always been telling us about the stock market, that is the capital market. Many persons don't pay attention to them, and I've been showing so many examples, both the local and international stock. PayPal, I mentioned PayPal sometime when price for PayPal was about $40-something, and eventually, okay, it's now crashing down, right? You can see right now that, because I was telling some of my friends that I expect it to get to $90. So for, even if I'm just a speculator, right? As it got to that $90-something, that means this is a double top. I will have sold some, not all anyway. I will have sold some, maybe perhaps I will sell some, look for another stock that is still down and buy. And this is international stock, and which you can buy on different platforms. I will still going to show us some of those platforms then where you can use to buy some of those stocks. Now, you are within Nigeria, we have local stock, like I've been mentioning. Fidelity, is it too late to buy? I don't think so. All right. Even though we were looking at, we bought this stock since last year, or no, late last year, when we're talking about it. So when we're talking about this stock, many people were like, oh, what is this stock? How can I buy stock? And all of that. Like somebody's asking, how can I buy foreign stock? If you're on Plan B, we've been talking about buying foreign stock on Admira Exchange. We use Admira to buy foreign stock. Let me just find a way to log in to Admira, and then, yes, okay, Admira. Come on, come on. Admirals. Okay, so let me try to open Admirals. So we use Admirals, and then we use Optimus. And I'm sure I've sent the links of all of those in our group. Please, I will beg us to, if you are members of our ecosystem, our community, always pay attention to update and information. They help us a lot. But most time we literally do not have time to go through those things. And that's why sometimes we miss out of a lot of things. Like I remember today, today we're in a training, right? Which was meant for, I'm sure, more than how many persons. Yes, I know that not everybody trade futures, but you will laugh at the number of people who are available for such training. Admirals, okay? So you can buy fractional stock. That's one of the lovely things today, unlike those days that you have to buy a whole whatever in stock. But today, you have simple way of buying fractional. So no amount is too small. You can buy stock as low as $1. So you can buy stock as low as 1,000 naira Nigerian currency. So I don't think should be a much problem for people, right? Okay, so let me just come up here. Excuse me. I want to come up. So you can buy foreign stock. What is Optimus? Optimus, okay, yes. Okay. Okay. So I want to bring it up. I think I was doing example for someone here last week. Okay, yes. Okay. Okay, so let me open this, share with us. So Admirals is a forex broker, but you can trade stock there. Funny enough, right? Funny enough, this Nvidia crashed down to 120, 116 last 2 weeks. I was telling some persons to buy. I'm surprised. Come on, this is so funny enough, the point is that like FMC Pay is a platform to the working towards trading stock. And that's why they say they're going to be pairing the FMC token with buying of stock and all of that. So look at it. This is buying of foreign stock. You can see them here. Can buy any stock, any foreign stock, and all of that. Which one is this? Allos. Allo. Wow. Okay. Allos probably, I have to review about still $2 or something. Lovely enough, even just the way we did on Bybit. If I want to do auto buying, so keep how much I want to be buying daily, I can still do that depending on the stock. Maybe a stock that just come and I do a lot of review on it and I know how the stock is good. I can even set to be doing auto buying at a given interval for me to be buying the stock, as it were. So this is On this platform, you can buy stock by yourself. You don't need to give any money you don't need to give money to anyone. You can buy stock by yourself on Admiral platform. Another platform can buy foreign stock is here. Okay, I was showing somebody here last week. So look at see US stock you want to buy. And of course, when you register, you verify your account on the Optimus, and then you can buy any foreign stock you want to buy, right? Stock on New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, and all of that. So you can buy, and you fund your account with Naira and convert it to dollar, and then you see to buy, right? At a limit order, that is, I want to set my price by myself. What's the price of this stock? $108. So I say, okay, I'm buying when it comes down to this. Although there's no money here now, that's what it's telling you. Then you click buy. At that point, you will see click to buy, and then you are buying. All right? Then the local stock we've talked about. The local stock we talked about. Merritrade, right? This is Merritrade. The link was made available on our group and all of that. So these are so many ways of investing into different asset class and all of that. I said, over time, I'm going to be showing us on investing in real estate that you don't need to give your money to anybody, right? And there are so many applications. They have been honored that they just came up, right? You know, I always tell friends that anytime you wake up is actually your good money. So that you do not know about something does not mean it's not existing, okay? So that you don't know about something does not mean it's not existing. I think one of the day I was reviewing and sharing with a lot of friends about some of those a kind of self-services platform that you can buy into anything you want to buy. So last I'm going to just show, because the next week on investing trading, we'll do more of capital market and money market, as it were. So example, and then real estate. So example, if you look at this platform now, Piggyvest, the link is available on our group. And if you look at, okay, different opportunity to invest. Okay, oh, this one now is available. So all this one are sold out, for instance. This one is available. This is corporate debt note and all of that. If I click it, assuming I want to invest on it, it's coming up. Then this is Naira investment, so you should need to understand, right? Assuming I want to invest in it, right? Per unit is 5,000 Naira. Invest now, right? Percent of units available. Okay, yada, yada, yada. And then you can check all of those details on that. And assuming I want to invest, also I'll have to fund my account in Naira. So how many units do I actually want to invest? Okay, let's say I want to invest 5,000 units. So 5,000 units times 5,000. What's going on? Okay, 5,000 units. That is 25 million. Am I correct? Unit will be allocated, cost a total of 25 million. So 500 unit, 2.5 million Naira. Then you click review, and of course, put in the detail. I remember I was telling you guys, I said, you can invest in properties, okay? You can invest in properties. How? If I click here, view all, right? You're going to see where I can invest in properties. Now, this is, come over here, invest in property. Okay, find more. Okay, you can see invest in property. Unit of high yield luxury 3-bed apartment in Lekki. So APR is 30%. Okay, 30%. Oh, wow. Okay, this guy was already sold out. I was checking the other day. So assuming I want to invest, so if I click invest now, how many units or shares of this am I buying? So per one, the group of the unit of it is 12K, right? So I say, okay, invest now, for instance, and then I type how many shares am I buying? Say, let's say 500, and then you will check the total cost. It's going to cost you the price per one, 321,738 naira. Okay? If I put it there, all right, if I put it there and all of that, you already know that 30% APR. So you have no excuse whatsoever. So you can see, I said, investing, we have so much opportunity in crypto for staking, farming, holding, and then spread into stock. There's some stock you buy, you probably may not necessarily wait for, dividend, okay? Why? Because you buy the stock, right? And just keep. I know many of you have seen the wonders of those crazy stocks we've seen that happened within, as if it was a miracle tree. The one that was still shocking me was not even Fidelity, but Presco and Transcorp. I was shouting Transcorp. Now, sometimes we look at, oh, why will I buy anything? We call it backup, because buying of stock is more liquid for me than, some kind of other investment that are going to. So we saw the previous last week, it was at about 60 naira per share. I'm sure many will not believe that we bought these shares at 1 naira 85 kobo. Now, for people who bought it at the at the nominal price when it was launched, so that's at the entry price of 0.5. That's 50 kobo per share. Now, I know somebody who bought at that time 50 kobo per share, and the person bought worth of 800,000 naira as at that time. Now, so imagine 800,000 naira as at that time, 800,000 naira as at that time by 50 kobo, divide by just 0.5. That is 400,000. Oh, what? Huh? Am I correct? No, that's 16. Ooh, that's 1.6 million units. 1.6 million unit now multiplied by 59 naira per share, multiplied by 59 present price. So this is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's 94 million naira. You heard me right? Yes. That's 94 million naira. Funny enough, I helped somebody to buy with 3 million naira at that 1.82 because of charges, 1.85 because of charges and everything. So we were able to just have like average of 1.5 million and some fraction. So we just see average of 1.5 million. So imagine as at 2023, August, yes, and using 3 million naira to buy 1.5 million. And right now, that's over how many? So 1.5 million units. Okay. Okay, multiply by 59 naira, sorry. That's about 88 million naira, 88.5 million naira. That's unbelievable. So this is the way we diversify. So when we tell people, come into this space, let's show you, you build your business and spread your tentacle, and then you make money and you'll be fine. So you are trading, you are making money, you are pushing it into, diversifying, not investing into any hand of anybody. Because when you say you give somebody money, story will enter into it. That's just the truth. And that's what we encourage people to be, participating independently and be in charge of every of your investment. When it has to do with giving money to people, not even Felix, it may be story when you need the money. And that's why today it's easy, far easy to do anything. So, okay, imagine you are in anywhere in Nigeria, for instance, you are investing in property in Lekki. But if you're going to call somebody and say, please, how do we invest in property in Lekki and all of that? It's going to give you all of those sweet things. I haven't given the person the money. It's story. Okay. And so by next week, we're going to deeper more into the money market and expansion of other aspects of crypto staking platform that we have not actually explored. So, ladies and gentlemen, by the grace of God, tomorrow, for those of us who are on Forex segment, we're going to be having live, right, kind of live trading section for Forex. Now, we have been running, we'll be running what they call challenge account. Dean of Forex have been doing massive activities on challenge account on Merritrade, right? And people have been moving, and I'm sure by the time the whole challenge is completed, a lot of people will smile because we're trading this instrument, Merritrade, that is synthetic and all of that. And those of us who are trading too and making some money have always been telling us, and will I call this not warning, but a kind of encouragement that you should find a way to always let that money have, a backup, okay? So let the money have a backup. So when you have a backup, so should in case you do anyhow with your account, you have a place to fetch money and redeem whatever. That's one of the biggest things we're doing right now. So those of you who are on Hackers X, I'm pleading with you, don't be too aggressive. You want to just pass. It's a gradual process. And that's why we diversify all of those spread, whereby you can make money and help yourself. Okay, today we have only few of us who are on the you trading live session and all of that. So tomorrow, Tuesday, for Forex, and on Thursday is our presentation on trading opportunity. All right, on Thursday, 8 p.m. the same time like this, trading opportunity. So we'll be exposing us, maybe at that time, we show us some of those charts and then trading opportunity in Forex, in crypto, and in synthetic. And specifically, we're going to be exploring the trading opportunity on Merritrade. And then Fridays is affiliate rebate system. And of course, one of its kind we're going to be exploring the affiliate rebate system opportunity in is still Merritrade and other related platforms. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure many of you have been hearing about those opportunities we just shared now, but you don't know how to go about it. If you're on our forum, I think it's very easy. You pick up the link, register, verify your account, because if you are going to do anything that has to do with stock, capital markets, you must be 18 years and above because you are going to do your KYC. And that's one of the things. Now, do you have any question? If anyone have any question on what we have taught, please, we have 4 minutes overshoot our time. Yeah, any question from anyone? Do you have any question, anyone? Do we have any question from anyone? If you have questions, you can raise your digital hands or you can type it on the chat box and then you'll be attended to. Is there any question? Okay, in absence of no questions, thank you very much for coming. So on Thursday is presentations on trading opportunity, right? Exposing you to how trading and it's done and where you can leverage on them and how to take it simple. If you go to my YouTube channel, there was a thing I posted of 10 trading magic for beginner, right? The video was sent, what you just need to do and all of that. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your coming. Do have a nice rest and bye-bye for now.